So I have an update with the lawsuit against that Donish guy. And normally I don't like talking about him because if you talk about him, he likes to retaliate with his followers. But I've been following this lawsuit because I think it's important and it sets a precedent for here and other social media platforms when it comes to creators who post other people's information, like where they live, where they work, etc., in the name of accountability, and if it's okay or if it's not okay. So basically, this started when Donish posted a video of this woman, Jennifer Couture. She got into an altercation in a parking lot with someone. There were claims that she attempted to hit them with her car, that she reached for a phone and attempted to assault them. So Donish posted that video about her. It went viral. People started finding out where she works, etc. But then what happened, Donish found out who her boss was, this guy, Ralph Garamoni, and who's a plastic surgeon. And people started seeing that, oh, they're anti-vax, anti-mask. So Donish made videos about that, which caused his followers to go spam their Google reviews. People were calling his business, threatening them, sending them death threats. People even made multiple reports to CPS to try and get Jennifer's children taken away from her. So because of that, they filed a 38-page lawsuit against Donish and TikTok because of the harassment of them, their family, their business, etc. Now, Donish has been telling people that the case was dismissed, in which it was briefly, because in the original complaint, they failed to, something with, they filed the lawsuit as the business entity instead of Ralph Garamoni himself. So they had to clarify jurisdiction or whatever. But they refiled and it's still very much going forward. Now this is back in May. So Donish raised money from his followers to get a lawyer. About a month later, the lawyer showed up here. Normally you have 30 days to respond to a lawsuit. Donish's lawyer asked for a 30-day extension. That was granted. And then almost a month later, Donish's lawyer requests to be withdrawn from the case, right before the extension was up. Now, Donish and his lawyer claim it's because this person named Joey Camp, they claim that he has been harassing Donish and his family and then started harassing the lawyer. Now, Joey Camp is not named anywhere in this lawsuit or even mentioned. But Donish claims the plaintiff hired him specifically to harass Donish, his family, his lawyer, and his lawyer's family. It's all over the place. So the judge let Donish's lawyer withdraw from the case and granted him another extension to find a new lawyer. He was supposed to tell the court on August 24th if he was going to get another lawyer or if he was going to continue to represent himself. And then his response to the lawsuit was due by August 31st. Donish then literally waited till the last day to file another extension by himself. Literally waited till the last day. And this is probably the most unprofessional document I've ever seen. He filled it out with Photoshop or DocuSign or something. And he took clips from other people's documents. And he spelled undersigned wrong, and he claims he needs another extension because no lawyer wants to take him on because they're scared of this third party harassing their family. And then accusing the plaintiffs in an official court document that they are sending this person after other people. Just making these claims out there in an official court document. And I mean, I don't know of any lawyer that's just not going to take your money and is worried about some troll. Any good lawyer would take your case and help you. Anyway, the judge denied Donish's motion for extension of time to retain counsel because he didn't fill it out right, because he's not a lawyer. Also, Donish was supposed to participate in these case management reports. It's where everybody gets together, the lawyers, and they set out guidelines for how the court and lawsuit and everything's supposed to go. They did this twice, and Donish and his lawyers, they didn't show up to this twice. So then yesterday, Donish files the same extension of time unprofessional document I've ever seen. And then today is the 30th, and he is supposed to respond to this lawsuit, this 38-page lawsuit, by tomorrow. And he's asking his followers for another $25,000 for another attorney. Now, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their money, but please do not donate to creators when they promise to give you double your donation back. He hasn't done anything right in this lawsuit so far, but he's somehow convinced that he's going to win and get a bunch of money, and he's going to pay all of the donors double their donation back. Please don't do that. And look, I'm not a fan of accountability creators on here. Everybody knows that by now. And I wouldn't be able to sleep if I had this major pending lawsuit over me. But you are literally setting the precedent for creators like you, and this whole thing has not been taken seriously at all. Anyway, there's your update. Also, if Donish tries to put me on his platform and says I'm lying and I'm out to get him, that's false. I'm literally just reading the documents as I see them come in.